You're probably wondering why this channel has gone insane with uploading all of these videos that used to be on the Chromasticators. Well, the reason for that is that I told the Crows to delete a bunch of those podcasts that I put out on that channel wrongfully, and they're still deleted, so I thought, well, what I should do is go back and re-upload all of the videos that were on that channel that had been taken down. I don't have all of them directly with me on that computer. Some of them are on this Linux machine that isn't actually plugged in right now, so I have to plug that damn thing in and then extract the videos off of it because there's a shit ton of videos on that computer you don't even know, some of which have never been released to anybody. So it's going to be really exciting to go through that computer and then try and find some of the podcasts and stuff that they deleted off of that channel, and then I'll repost them to star number two, and I'll try to give them the accurate date that they were posted, because I don't have all the dates that they were posted. I don't have like the metadata, so it's kind of like part of the narrative is missing, but it's okay. It doesn't matter too much. As long as the content is up there, that's what should matter. And so I'm gonna find the rest of those videos and then I'll post them for you, just so you can have the entire coherent story for anyone who cares. There's probably only going to be like two of you who actually watch them, but that's okay. That's two human beings, which makes me happy. Um, and so I guess I kind of want to explain the insanity that's been going on with my channel in the last few days. Is that I had this like epiphany where I was like, I'm gonna become a normie and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do Chad shit and all this other nonsense. And then like a few days later, I was like, okay, that sounds dumb. So how do I make this sound as logical as possible? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna private all my videos so that secret hacker guys don't end up community guidelines striking all my channel or whatever. Like that was the logic that I came up with, which in reality, no one can really do that, or else they would have already done it to a lot of other people. I don't really know where I was going with that, why I said that or thought that. Um, and so that logic was kind of dumb. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep in the last couple days. I've been kind of sleeping at odd times, and I haven't been able to sleep for very long. And I think it's been kind of impacting my thought process, is that I just will just pace around my room for hours and just brood on these different thoughts. And I think it's manifested in me acting a little bit strange in the past couple days, of like shifting in what goals I have, and like my entire personality changes in like 5 seconds. Um, but now that I got a comment from K.E. Anderson, and he kind of set me straight. As he told me, you're being narcissistic and you're being dumb, and you just put the videos back up. You need to stop being an edgy twat or whatever. And I read that comment, and at first I got really angry, but then I thought about what he was saying, and he was right. That I shouldn't have just been being silly and said, oh, people are gonna come after me for my videos and all this other nonsense. I should have just released them and left them up, and didn't really do anything about them. If I'm gonna get a job, it's not like an employer is gonna bother me about the fact that I have these YouTube videos up. It mostly came from the standpoint of paranoia rather than what people would actually do. And so he set me straight on that. And yeah, I kind of want to go into a broader topic here, because I was sort of acting like, I'm gonna go get a degree in like psychology or law or something, and I'm gonna become like a normal guy out there doing stuff that you're supposed to do. And the more that I thought about it, the more that I feel like this is stupid. Like these aren't things that I'm ever going to enjoy. These aren't things that are really for me. Because I talked about in my Outlaws cremation furnace video about a year ago, actually, when I was looking through these old videos, as I talked about a year ago. I don't want to play anybody else's game, you know? I don't want to live the way that everyone else is living because I don't enjoy it and I don't care. And it's not who I am. And so I don't see a point in like trying to go on some kind of normie quest and start learning how to do numbers and stocks and stuff just because that's what you're supposed to do. You know, it's not really who I am. It's not what I'm interested in. You know, doing this or, learning languages and stuff, translation, that's what I'm interested in. And so I should be working and putting all my energy into learning how to be a freelancer for talents that I have. I shouldn't be sitting here complaining about the fact that I'm not a normie. You know, it's just stupid. You know, I have to be going out there and trying to build something entrepreneurial, something tangible, not just this pie in the sky, I'm gonna become a normie and all this other nonsense. That's not who I am. It's not how my brain operates. Um, I really should get some sleep. I haven't really been able to sleep for quite some time. I'll sleep a few hours and then I'll end up waking up again. And I tried to drink caffeine to deal with it to make it more bearable, and that actually made it worse. Of course, it made it worse. I just kicked a bowl by accident, but that made it worse. And so I've been pacing back and forth a lot for the last couple days. It's saying very strange things on Discord. I apologize. I apologize for the things I've said. I've been saying very strange things. Lots of just out of left field stuff. And I really should. I haven't had a way to get to sleep. That's the thing, is that I haven't really had a coherent way to get to sleep. And so I've been trying, but it just hasn't really been working out for me. So I guess I've been kind of manifesting in all this weird stuff going on, just like switching from idea to idea, or just switching from the way that I'm applying things, and it's really stupid. And I need to be more consistent with what my ideals are. Is that my ideals? They've always been to do this. It's to go on the internet and do something that I like. You know, I don't ever want to be tied down by a boss. I want to be my own boss. I want to be able to live in like Thailand or someplace like that and then just go on my computer and then translate something or draw a picture for someone and then sell that, for a wage. I don't want to have to go out and be like, oh, I'm gonna work at McDonald's, I'm gonna be a cook, and all this other stuff. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's dumb. I don't want to have to do these things. Because I want, what's the word? There's a word that I'm trying to find in my head. There's a word that I'm supposed to use. Is that I don't particularly, like working a minimum wage job on this type of thing. It's good for experience, so you can have stories to tell on the internet, and then it's good to have money, so you can buy posters and stuff, or you can say, oh, well, now you can't tell me that I'm an incel or whatever, because I went out and I got a wage. You can't tell me I'm an incel. That type of thing. And I don't know. I see it a little bit differently. I think the long-term goal, the long-term goal should be to be your own boss. But in the short term, you have to work minimum wage and do all this, I'm gonna be a cock, and this type of thing. And I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna be a cock. I'm gonna wave my arms and be a cock. And that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. It's a capitalist system. You have to be a cock. And that's my stance. My stance is that I'm a cuck, and I'm gonna go out and rent out my wife, my girlfriend. I'm gonna rent them out to other men. That's what I do every time I go to work, every time I clock in my paycheck at McDonald's. That's what I do every day. Every day. Yes. Okay. I should get sleep.